It was just indicated that I was making threats online to the FBI or some bullshit. I just woke up again. I woke up about 10:20 a.m. and I was asleep for about 8:30 to 10:20 a.m. on the yard here, half mile north of Fairbank, and the white van by the bins was here sleeping between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. as well. And I've been on the yard since I got home last night. I don't know what time it was when I got home last night, but it was, I don't know, I suppose. It was after dark, I think. Or it was just at dark. Right around dark, I think I got home last night. And I've been on the yard since. I was pulling the tow dolly around yesterday. It's August 15th, 2024. This will be audio only for youtube.com/@IAMWADEHEINEMAN. So whoever's pretending that I have made threats to the FBI is a coward. No honor, no integrity coward. I haven't made any threats to the FBI or any other agency. I have my PTSD bouts as usual at home, but by myself. I didn't threaten the FBI that way. I sound like I'm threatening various people. I'm just venting my frustrations at frauds and liars and thieves that break into my home for 10 years and exacerbate my PTSD, break into my vehicle while I'm asleep using surveillance, which greatly exacerbates PTSD. If you can imagine someone being triggered by PTSD because people have been breaking into my home for 10 years, staging lies and stealing my life, primarily those things. And then along with that, sonic attacks, people stalking me, telling lies about me. But the primary things are breaking in, stealing my life, and staging lies over and over again. So those are the things that trigger my PTSD, obviously. You can't live a life. It's stealing your life away. So therefore, it's threatening your life, just as, someone that is in a war and their life is being threatened by physical means. Mine has been taken away by these people breaking in, stealing my life, staging lies, stalking me, telling lies, using surveillance to tell lies, using surveillance to break into my home when I fall asleep. All that stuff creates PTSD, telling lies that I'm gay or LGBTQIA, telling lies that I'm female. It all exacerbates my PTSD, all of it. And I have to live with torturous PTSD because of that, constantly triggered. That is torture, psychological torture, when you have to live through that. So I didn't make any threats to the FBI or any government agency. I was asleep from about 8:30 a.m. to 10:20 p.m. And I had YouTube was on autoplay. I started playing a Filipina's documentary on YouTube. She's been doing a lot of recording lately. I haven't kept up with it because she's been doing hours and hours of it. And I made a flirtatious comment to her on there, and then I fell asleep. So she was on the whole time I was asleep, I think. And I'm just here by myself, as usual. I haven't had any sexual contact in 6+ years. No date, romance, relationship in 9 years. No friendships since 2016. Never been into children, males, or transgender. I'm not attracted to those groups. I have never had any access to any child in any way, in any capacity since 2016. I did not try to communicate with any child. I've not tried to search for any minors or children. I don't try to look at them. I don't try to view them. I don't try to communicate with them. I've never tried to have sex with a minor. I've never had sex with a minor. It would all be staged lies. And I'm that same thing with males or transgender. I don't do any of those things. I'm not attracted to those groups of people. I'm only attracted to natural females, sexually mature, and I've only ever been with adult females my entire life, 1991 to 2015. I've been on Flirt for Free again, somewhat infrequently the last 3 weeks or so, I think. I went on the last 2 nights and saw somebody new last night on there that I visited. She's a Spanish speaker. And so I was in her room. Before that, apparently the female may have been Russian. I don't know for sure. There's indications she's Russian or Ukrainian or Romanian, and I'm not sure by her accent. I can't tell because she doesn't talk that frequently. But when she does talk, she talks in English, so it's difficult to place her dialect, her accent. I haven't done anything illegal. There's no reason for law enforcement to be involved in my life at all. So whatever the stage lies, the people that stage lies, no honor, no integrity, no courage criminals that would have staged lies if it was depicted I did anything worth law enforcement watching over me, and those people deserve 20 years prison. I didn't do anything wrong, and that includes years and years and years. Everything that I've been accused of, I've been exonerated from or charges dropped since my OWI in 2016, except for the one disorderly conduct where they said I did yell at some people in Fairbank for stalking me with bringing their children in with them to the gas stations for 3 months straight a couple years ago. That was the one thing that the charges were upheld on. Everything else, charges been dropped or I was found not guilty of. Everything. There's not been one other charge I have had to agree that I was guilty of. They sent me 2 speeding tickets from Olwine, which I protested. I don't believe I was going the speed that they said. I've already protested those. They sent me a new issued of one of the same tickets, I think, and that's what the lady said. For some reason, the maintenance issue caused them to have to reissue the ticket. I don't know what the hell for, but I don't have that rear plate anymore. After they reissued the ticket, it was stolen off my Prius August 1st after 8 a.m., which I've repeated before. So, Wade Allen Heineman, 10.7-inch hands, white male, heterosexual, always and forever, graduated Wapsie Valley High School in 1990, 6'1", green eyes, 52 years old, as I just said. Circumcised 1971, no changes since. Fathered 1 child in 1995, no changes since then. That's my only known child. I've known nothing about his life in the last 10 years. That's the truth, and I continue to repeat that because it was over and over. It was indicated that I had met up with him. I have still not met up with my son. I don't know anything about his life for 10 years. Nothing. It was indicated he's been stealing parts of my life from me, which would be very hurtful because I never did anything wrong to my son. I paid child support to him, and his mother wouldn't let me see him. So if he did something hurtful to me, it'd be very hurtful. Because I haven't done anything wrong to my son ever. And there was indications I used his identity to get money in some way. No, I would never do that. I've never done that. It'd be staged lies with a criminal who's break into my home and have access to all my papers for the last 10 plus years. I am not Russian in any way. I'm not Ukrainian in any way. I am a natural born USA citizen, 11-471, always lived in Iowa. Never lived anywhere else. So, and these indications that I have done any criminal activity would all be staged lies if they were depicted. I don't know, but it's indicated that am under surveillance for some criminal act. I never did anything criminal. I have PTSD and I vent my anger. It may sound like I'm threatening certain people, but I'm just venting my anger. There is no certain person I have any open channel to threaten or give bad language to. I don't have an open channel to them. I'm just venting my anger on YouTube or at YouTube or indications or X indications. That's it. Or sometimes radio. But so I'm going to sign off for youtube.com/@IAM WADEHEINEMAN. Been locked out of my other two channels, x.com/WadeYesYes and youtube.com/@WadeYes for over 3 weeks now. I don't know exactly how long it's been. I have to look again, but I continue to post on x.com/WADES2ND, 30 to 40 posts a day, still averaging. So that's where I get the truth out about my life. Without that, there's, no way I can get the truth out, which is, it's just all bullshit then, because everybody knows there's been a network of people staging lies about me for 10 years. So it has to be that. You have to be able to get the truth out. Otherwise, it's just 100% bullshit. Frauds telling lies.